Hello and welcome to Baseplate Reviews. I'm actually away from the LEGO studio at the moment. I'm off on my cruise around the Caribbean, but I wanted to make sure there was a video up and I needed to make a start on some of the LEGO Cities infrastructure anyway. Here I'm just opening up my first order of the year, which actually came in two boxes. So the first one has the gift with purchase, the retro food truck, and also the latest Lunar New Year set, Family Reunion Celebration, which is basically a fancy Chinese restaurant. Both of these should be pretty good, and I'm looking forward to building them. The second box that came is the new and largest ever Friends set in Andrea's Modern Mansion. I'm very excited to build this and get an honest review up here on the channel. This has the potential to be elite even without enclosing the back of the set, because it will work as a backdrop to a city, especially if I can build some awesome Hollywood style hills or a decent cliff face. Anyway, onto the video proper, and I hope you enjoy. One last thing, if anyone has any ideas for a name for the city, please do leave those ideas in the comments below. So you can see now that I've built and placed the Natural History Museum, our one street city is starting to look a bit more full, and with that in mind it's probably time that we started thinking about how we're going to lay this city out. It's currently sat on 4 of the IKEA tables, which makes it about 4.5 by 9 base plates, but we do have 2 other tables just down there ready to be built, which would make this a 9 by 7 base plate city, so 63 base plates. With that many base plates, we really need to have some roads. At the moment we've just got 4 road plates down there, so I think the first thing we're going to do is build some extra road plates so we can start to work out how we're going to set this city up. I suppose I'd better get to making those road plates. So as I'm sure you can imagine, it can be pretty parts intensive to create road plates just like these, and to give you an idea of just how parts intensive, that is all that I would need to build one of these road plates. I will post a list of the parts up on the screen so you can just take a look if you want to recreate these. I will post that up just before I do a quick time lapse of building one of these road plates. Okay, so now that we've got a couple of road plates built, that means that we can go from this to this. As you can see, definitely need some more road plates. We've got gaps all over the place where the road should be, and that's going to require us to build potentially some half plates of roads, and also some places where we can have corners. But what it's allowed me to do is just use the Natural History Museum as a centre point with the park opposite, and then we can put all of these modulars and other buildings to the side. So we've got a downtown diner there, beside it we've got the Friends Community Kitchen, which will likely be modularised properly. Same with the community centre over at the back, that's not even sat on a MILS plate as it stands. Then we have a mock kind of supermarket or convenience store. Ideally I'm going to build another level on top of that, which is why there's no roof at the moment. The park in the middle, so that's custom entrance, and the fountain. Is it a fountain? I'm unsure. But the water feature there anyway, which all leads up to the botanical gardens with a river at the back. And then on this side I've put the police station and the Sanctum Sanctorum, which I do like beside each other. Other than that, there is a full base plate gap there. Beside it I have just put a construction site. I didn't want to put the
construction site right beside the museum, just because it has got a river running through at the back. To the other side of the museum, I have just placed the 2/3 built Spring Lantern Festival, and that actually is another base plate just to the back of that, which I will show you, which is just a field growing some produce, and then the recent Lego City fresh food truck. I can't remember the exact name of it, I will find it out. So just selling the produce there. Some of these plates are most definitely just being sat there for the time being, but we at least start to have a feel for the layout of the city, and you can see we have all of this space behind as well, plus the coming expansion with extra tables. So for example, this won't be left overhanging the edge of the table, there will be a table going in underneath that. But for the time being, I've placed some of my more liked vehicles from the last few years out onto the roads. At the end of every road, have got some signs and cones to stop the vehicles plunging into oblivion. Anyway, lots of work to do, lots of road plates to build, lots of other MILS plates to build, but that requires getting some orders in. And I don't know if it's been the same for you guys, but pick and build on the Lego website has been paused for a little while over Christmas. Plus it takes an ever so long time for the stuff to arrive anyway. So it might be some Bricklink orders that are needed. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and consider subscribing. Bye bye.